Narcissists may seem superior and invulnerable to those who don't know them and their true nature. However, the fact of the matter is, narcissists are full of crippling weaknesses. In fact, it's oftentimes precisely because of those weaknesses that they develop narcissistic tendencies. In this video, we will explore the 10 biggest weaknesses of narcissists, with the last one being their biggest weakness. Number 10. Lack of empathy. One of the defining characteristics of a narcissist is their lack of empathy towards others. Narcissists struggle with empathy because they are primarily focused on themselves and their own needs. This lack of empathy can be a significant weakness for narcissists, as it can lead to a range of negative consequences in their personal and professional lives. For example, people may become frustrated with their self-centered behavior and lack of concern for their well-being, which can lead to conflict and tension. They may also struggle to work effectively with others, as they are more focused on their own goals and desires than the needs of the team. They will usually have difficulty connecting with clients or customers, as they are unable to relate to their perspectives and concerns. Number 9. Inability to self-analyze. Narcissists have an inflated sense of self-importance and believe that they are always right, which can make it difficult for them to recognize and acknowledge their flaws and shortcomings. They struggle to recognize when they are at fault in an argument or when they have hurt someone's feelings. This can lead to a pattern of blame shifting and defensiveness, which can erode trust and intimacy in relationships. In their professional lives, the inability to self-analyze can also hinder their success. They may be resistant to feedback and criticism, believing that they know best and that others are wrong. This can make it difficult for them to improve their performance and develop new skills. It can also create tension in the workplace, as co-workers may become frustrated with their refusal to consider others' perspectives. Number 8. Need for attention. The need for attention is a hallmark trait of narcissism. Narcissists crave attention and adoration, often at the expense of others. This need for attention can be a significant weakness for them, as it can lead to negative consequences in their personal and professional lives. They may also become jealous and possessive when their partner receives attention from others, leading to conflict and tension in the relationship. Narcissists may also engage in attention-seeking behaviors, such as bragging and grandstanding, which can create tension and hostility in the workplace. Also, their need for attention can also make them vulnerable to exploitation and manipulation. They may be willing to compromise their values and beliefs in order to gain attention and validation from others, leaving them open to being taken advantage of by unscrupulous individuals. Number 7. Inability to feel vulnerable. The inability to feel vulnerable can prevent them from forming meaningful connections with others and can make it difficult for them to address their own emotional needs. This can make it challenging for them to form intimate relationships. They may struggle to express their emotions or share their innermost thoughts and feelings with their partner, which can lead to a lack of emotional intimacy and trust. This can create a cycle of self-isolation and loneliness, as the narcissist becomes more focused on protecting their ego than building meaningful connections with others. They may be unwilling to ask for help or admit to their mistakes, which can lead to poor decision-making and professional setbacks. They may also struggle to develop strong working relationships, as their lack of vulnerability can make them appear unapproachable and untrustworthy to their colleagues. Finally, their inability to feel vulnerable can also impact their mental health. They may struggle to manage their emotions or seek support during times of stress or difficulty, leading to feelings of anxiety and depression. Number 6. Fear of being alone. One of the core fears of a narcissist is the fear of being alone. Narcissists may be overly clingy and possessive of their partner, which can lead to feelings of suffocation and a lack of independence. They may be quick to jump into new relationships, which can result in unstable and unhealthy dynamics. Of course, narcissists fear being alone because this can impact their mental health. They may experience anxiety or panic attacks at the thought of being alone or may struggle with feelings of loneliness and isolation. Number 5. Fragile self-esteem. Narcissists are often characterized by an inflated sense of self-importance, which can mask their underlying fragile self-esteem. They may require constant validation and admiration from their partner, which can create a dynamic of codependency and emotional manipulation. They may also be quick to react to perceived slights or criticism, which can lead to conflict and tension in the relationship. Narcissists may also struggle to handle constructive criticism or negative feedback, which can limit their potential for growth and development. Typically, they will experience feelings of anxiety and self-doubt, particularly when faced with situations that challenge their sense of self-worth. This can lead to a cycle of self-sabotage, as the narcissist may act out in response to these feelings of insecurity and vulnerability. Number 4. Risky behavior. Narcissists often engage in risky behavior. This can lead to negative outcomes in their personal and professional lives and can have a significant impact on their overall well-being. They may engage in promiscuous or dangerous behavior, such as substance abuse or reckless driving, which can put themselves and their partners at risk. They may also struggle to prioritize the needs and safety of their loved ones, as they are more focused on satisfying their own desires. Professionally, indiscriminate risk-taking can have a negative impact, too. They may make impulsive decisions or take unnecessary risks, which can result in financial losses or professional setbacks. They may also be quick to break rules or bend the law, believing that they are above the consequences of their actions. Worst of all, narcissists usually struggle with addiction or mental health issues because of their risky behavior. Number 3. No gratitude. Narcissists often struggle with expressing gratitude. They may take their loved ones for granted, failing to appreciate the sacrifices and contributions that others make to their lives. This can lead to feelings of resentment and emotional distance in the relationship. Professionally, they may fail to acknowledge the contributions of their colleagues or take credit for others' work, leading to a breakdown in collaboration and teamwork. They may also struggle to build and maintain professional networks, as their lack of gratitude may be perceived as arrogance or entitlement. Narcissists usually struggle with feelings of emptiness or dissatisfaction, as they are unable to find joy or meaning in the positive aspects of their lives. This often leads to a cycle of discontentment, as the narcissist may continue to seek validation and fulfillment from external sources. Number 2. Cognitive dissonance. Narcissists have a hard time accepting reality sometimes. In their worldview, they are always perfect and the best at everything. Every detail that points out some discrepancies with that worldview is a significant threat to them and their fragile self-esteem. That's why narcissists often have to twist the truth and live in a reality that's not entirely in touch with actual reality. This sort of cognitive dissonance often produces a lot of difficulties in their lives. Number 1. Fear of death. Narcissists often have a grandiose sense of self-importance and believe that they are invincible, making the idea of their own mortality difficult to accept. This fear of death can lead to a preoccupation with their legacy and a desire for immortality. Narcissists may obsess over their accomplishments and seek recognition for their achievements, as they believe that this will help them to live on beyond their physical existence. However, this fear of death can also lead to a sense of desperation and insecurity. Narcissists may struggle with feelings of worthlessness and meaninglessness, as they realize that their accomplishments and status will not last forever. They may also struggle with aging and physical decline, as their appearance and vitality are a central part of their self-identity. So, turns out, being a narcissist is not an easy task. What's your experience with narcissists and their weaknesses? Tell us in the comments. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel to keep learning about narcissism. We recommend the video on why everyone seems to love narcissists.